Hey guys, Foxdrop here, welcome back to another episode of our Road to Master. We are starting the day off 2 wins away from our Diamond 3 promos, playing some Orianna in the mid lane. Before we get cracking though, as you guys may remember from one of my other Road to Master videos, I'm currently partnering with Mobalytics. If you don't know what that is, well, you should, because it's really cool. Essentially, Mobalytics is a tool that helps you be a better player. There's loads of features that help you do just that. Take the pre-game here. This is basically a coach giving you tips on what you want to do going into game. Imagine having Coma as your roommate. It's kind of just like yelling out to him as you're about to go in game, like, "Yo, Coma, mate, what the bloody hell am I doing this game?" And then he, runs over and gives you all that juicy advice. That's basically what's happening here. So you can see all the good stuff that this pre-game tool shows you, and like I said, Mobalytics has much more than just this. So if you're interested, take a look-see down below in the description where you can sign up for the beta. But anyway, let's get going with the first game of the day. Like I say, we're playing some Orianna today. We're up against Corki in the mid lane. Good start to the game, a nice gank from Gragas, and a cheeky first blood as well. That's pretty much the perfect start, right? I mean, I'm not the best mid laner, I'm still practicing my Orianna, but getting a kill to begin with, that's good stuff. Yasuo from the top lane roams down and tries to take me out as well. But he doesn't. He obviously doesn't know who I am. Like, this guy has no idea that I am the Orianna god coming through with the epic, amazing, sick outplays. Even if they weren't 100% intentional, it doesn't matter. It's an outplay nonetheless. But like I said, not the best Orianna, so my brain wasn't like 100% on this game. You can see I just get absolutely like blasted in some points. So these are the kind of plays that I need to, avoid. If I use my brain, and look at that, like, I just played like crap, honestly, in the mid part of this game, like, just terrible. Like, you can see my reaction, honestly, in the cam. Like, I just know, I'm just like, what am I doing? I just know I'm playing like wank. But fortunately, you only really need to land that one massive shockwave later the game goes on. So as you can see here, we get that massive shockwave, it wins the team fight, and then from that we can get the Baron and we can go and push down the Nexus. And first game of the day ends in a victory. Probably weren't expecting that one, but either way, we'll take it. Game numero 2. Thresh support. I wanted to play a bit more Thresh because I played like a game with him on stream and it was really cool. So I wanted to play a bit more of this guy, but I was playing versus Talia, and I admittedly had never played versus Talia, I don't think, in my life. She actually proved to be a little more tricky to play against than I thought. But honestly, I just played like really bad this game. Like, I don't think that I ever give up first blood when I'm in lane. Like, very rarely do I ever die in like the 1v1, the 2v2. I have my own weaknesses, but that isn't one of them. So the fact that I die for first blood is usually it's pretty bloody bad. And yeah, I mean, I just didn't really respect this Talia. My Thresh plays were pretty bloody awful. Like, who even leads with hook here? I mean, I'm gonna die again. Like, just terrible. Like, I honestly, after playing this game, there was one resounding thought for me. And that was that I am never going to play Thresh ever again in my life, or at least not until I practiced it a little bit more. I'll just stick to Blitzcrank because he's a lot easier to play, and my Thresh was just hot garbage, really. I mean, just what am I doing? I don't know. Like, I just want to skip this. Like, can we just move on to the next game? Like, watching this stuff is really depressing. Like, I was so terrible. I was so off this game. God, it was so bad. We lose, and we deserve to lose. I'm sorry, team. I kind of handed you this one, but anyway. So with that last loss, it puts us back into 2 games reach of our promos, back into Diamond 3. I'm not playing Thresh, so, I think right off the bat, I'm already a higher chance of succeeding this game. But we're playing some Gragas. I like playing Gragas. A nice cheeky flash grab from the old Blitzu Kranku here. And got a really nice start to this game, honestly. Like, my Gragas is one of my most comfortable champions, right? So I usually have pretty good starts with him because I know how to get snowballing with him in the early. So that's what happens, really. We get a kill in the bot lane, we roam to mid and get a kill there as well. This Corki was a little bit, I don't know, strange. Like, he was just really weird. It was like kind of ragey, but kind of not. I don't know, it was weird. Anyway, we get, like, you can see my score here, 2-0-2 right now, so we're having a good start. But this is where things start crumbling down. Tryndamere starts solo dying to Camille. That's usually pretty bad when you've got, like, 2 fighters in top lane and your fighter is losing. So he starts getting frustrated. Corky roams a bit too late here. He wasn't paying attention, and then he gets frustrated. He says he's done. So and from that, the game just kind of descends into madness. Like, you just look at it. Just look at the chat. It's just terrible. Yeah, just a lot of rage here. Kind of funny, to be honest. But even this geezer here just started singing in all chat, and my Lucian told him to shut the fuck up. So yeah, couldn't win this one. A bit negative, but I didn't tilt, and that's the important thing. I do very much want to emphasize though, guys, it's really important in games like the last one that you don't get like sucked into the negativity. If I started flaming with my team and stuff there, then I would just be like really dunzo, you know. Like, I mean, the game is probably gonna be lost anyway, but then I would lose this game as well because I'd be tilted, and that would be the worst thing. So just don't tilt, guys. Just play standard. Don't worry about it. Those games happen. Going to the next game as a fresh game. So we're playing some more Gragas here. We're actually 60 LP now, so we're a little bit further out, but still. A really, really solid early game from us here. We camped this Ahri like crap before she hit level 6, so she was like an easy kill for us to snowball Syndra. Made use out of the fact she had no summoners. Just bullied her, pretty much. Honestly, you can see from these clips, just absolutely wrecked this Ahri. And we still got kills in other lanes as well. I mean, I'm 4-0-4 at this stage of the game. That was a sexy Gragas ulti though, by the way. Can I just point that one out? My Gragas ults have been really bloody good recently. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful shit here, honestly. This is like the perfect bounce back game from the last game we had, where we're just proper bringing it out right now. So we were playing versus like a Twitch jungle as well this game, and a Carter's top, which are two things you don't really see that much of. But it doesn't matter, because I didn't see that much of them either this game. You know, the Shadow Realm saw a lot of them. Not me, but they were spent more time dead than alive, I think. So yeah, pretty good for me. Nice, sexy Twitch ult there as well. But then he blast cones me to my death, which, you know, I look so miserable, and you know that's why. Obviously, it's not good enough to like win a game and smash the game, especially after a really crappy game. No, but I died because Twitch's spray and pray like hurricane something popped the blast cone, and now I hate life. But no, I'm only kidding, lads. I don't hate life. We're playing some Jhin today, guys. I really enjoy playing Jhin. Jhin and Caitlyn in the bot lane, two of my favorite AD carries to play. Well, the only AD carries I play, really. And I actually really like the skin. Do you guys like the skin? I think the skin looks really cool. But we had a really nice early game here. You can see I'm like 1-0, 1-1 and 4. A really solid early game. I really like the current, like, well, this was actually recorded last patch. So the current meta is like lethality right now. But the crit build on Jhin, it's so much fun to play. But my positioning this game was kind of crap. Like, you can kind of see like my reaction as well. I know I muck up, and like here as well, I just walk right up to Darius. Like, this was a really, really close game. Like, the enemy team, like, we were doing well bot lane, but that was basically it for our team. And you know, I had to play really well this game. We were a little bit negative in chat as well. Castin and Twitch was flaming each other 24/7. So, you know, this was a really, really close game, and I couldn't afford to make those mistakes. But that's, you know, mistakes are mistakes. Just don't make them again, and then it's not too bad. And a nice, well, I don't know if this is a nice initiation from Twitch. There's not usually such a thing. But what's really cool here is I was noticing my like focus in these fights. Like, I'm always focused. I'm looking for the opportunities to get the people who I actually want to kill, like like Lucian and stuff. And holy shit, that Orianna damage was pretty busted right there, right? Like, she genuinely just one comboed me. I had my heal, but I had my GA as well, so I guess I'd rather lose GA than the heal. Although actually GA has a high cooldown, maybe I should use heal. But either way, really close game, and we actually carried an 80 carry, so that's pretty good stuff. So if we can win and carry on 80 carry, then it must be a walk in the park if we're trying to carry on our best champion, Lee Sin, right? Well, that's the attempt here, guys. Do we win this one? We're in our promos, boys. So starting off, we're playing versus a Zac. Absolutely busted. This patch especially was just absolutely insane. But we had, I feel like this game I used my brain a lot. You know, I was really looking at the plays that I could make, and like looking around the map and kind of tracking Zac and thinking about what plays I could make. Which is how this play starts, really, when I'm sitting in the bush and waiting for him. Because I was just looking on the map and just seeing where he was, you know. Cheeky little Lee Sin combo, one shot ish with the combo there. Always looks nice to see that, right, where you land the Q and ward hop in. But yeah, we had a pretty nice game here, trying to protect the Corki from the Vlad. Vlad is just disgusting. Like, holy crap, this guy does so much damage. Not enough damage to kill my friendo because I'm too good. A nice two-man kick here as well, get initiation onto the Brand. Not really the priority target, but he's a squishy, so Baron can do a crap ton of damage in team fights, so I guess it's still not a bad idea to focus someone like him down. But yeah, eventually we had a pretty good game, and we managed to put it out for le victoire. Not just a victory though, obviously. This brings us into our promo, so pretty nice stuff here. We're playing some more Lee Sin. We had a quite nice game with him last game, so let's play him again, see how things go. A little bit of a ballsy play coming out here from Blitzcrank in the early. Not, you know, a bit questionable on that one, but, you know, whatever, it happens. Now I'm trying to do a sneaky vulture play here by picking off the Zillion after he just killed my mid laner. No worries, we get him and we blow his flash as well. Good stuff. I'm making another return into the bot lane here because I see a nice opportunity for a counter gank. Nice cheeky two-man kick using the flash to finish off the Lulu. Nice roam by Talia as well. I actually see a lot of Talias in this elo, like mid to high diamond. I'm seeing more of them. And they don't roam that much, which is a little bit interesting, but still, this one roamed and that's nice. We managed to survive in this particular play for long enough for our team to join in as well, which is good stuff too. And we managed to mop up a lot of kills here. But it was a pretty close game, but I mean, if you just look top lane, just like look what's happened. Like KO was just pushing top and winning top really hard. So fortunately, we had a top laner who was winning really hard, but we still did some good plays. One win in our promos. I need to win one more and we're back into a Diamante Trois. Or Diamante Tres, I guess. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Blitzcrank, guys. We're going back to our roots here. I haven't played Blitz in ages though, so I'm incredibly rusty on him. And I'm playing versus Braum Sivir, which is arguably one of the most annoying lanes to play against. Because Sivir spell shields and Braum's are so tanky. But nothing's worse than flashing in, trying to finish someone off. And realizing you have no mana. So yeah, I'm pretty embarrassed about that one, as you can see from my play again. But we were just like incredibly rusty this game, honestly. Like the game was relatively even early on, as you can see. Like the kills are pretty even. We're actually winning in like the map pressure, I guess you could say. But yeah, Marcy was just absolutely. Well, we overstayed a little bit in this specific clip, and Marcy just got ridiculously strong. Like he had 7 kills in that last clip, mind you. Eventually they go for the Baron here, and I make the call with Tristana just to keep pushing bot. I get a nice grab onto Anivia. We keep pushing bot. We get towers and we get the inhibitor there as well. My team, we get a clean ace there too. It's like a really, really nice turning point in this game. But again, my hooks were just not there, like just really rusty, and I just died at the beginning of the fight without really getting anything going. You know, and then this Master Yi and Riven were just, I don't know, crazy, honestly. Like Riven was like annoying, but Master Yi was just holy crap. Like, look at this. Boom, bonk, bink, boom, boom, dead. Like, yeah, alright, fair. And then this is like the last play of the game where I try and initiate something, because the two of them are just by themselves. But, I mean, firstly, we weren't actually as close as I thought we were, and secondly, Master Yi, mate, just nothing else to say, just Master Yi. So, yeah, he was bloody strong, and I missed way too many hooks, so, yeah, we lose this one. 1-1 in our promos now, guys. It's coming down to the decider. It's not usually a good sign when I get stuck on my off roll when we are in the decider game for our promos, but my run honestly is not that bad anymore, so I'm relatively confident in my ability to win with her. I don't think I'm a liability, at least, so let's see if we can get it done. A nice start to the game here, catching the Nunu on the invade. Nunu always goes for this cheese play, so we saw it, we reacted to it, and we get a kill. And now my team's making a play as well around the mid lane. I'm going to get some extra stuff here too. 1 kill onto the Anibia. And Nunu's going to go down here too. I'm going to flash for him, but he's still going to go down, and that's all that counts. But, you know, we had a pretty good game here. I mean, look at these shockwaves, man. That was cheeky to, like, knock Jin into the Caitlyn ult. You can see my score is pretty high as well. This Anivia was just, like, really scary, though. I don't know. Like, she did just so much damage. But yeah, really good start. We're winning most of these team fights. Won that team fight in mid lane. We had another one around the Baron area, like you're seeing now. And again, gonna win this one too, more or less, pretty much. All good stuff. And then this play happens here, where it's a nice initiation where we catch people. You know, we're just winning team fights, like more team fight wins, just keep getting it down. So like this game is definitely, like, look at my score, for goodness sake. Like, I'm just popping off. But this is kind of where the game gets, like, more interesting, is because they got 2 people chasing Shen bot. So we decide to turn for the Baron, but Shaco decides to turn for the fight. And because we're not, like, together there, Honestly, I think either play was fine, but we just didn't do it together. And then I start typing because I'm kind of frustrated, and Shaco's chatting shit as well. And then I just die because I'm typing, which is really dumb, and it's entirely my fault. And then from that, Shen dies just getting caught, and then Shaco died trying to steal the Elder Dragon, and then we died just getting caught, and that's it, basically. That's just it. I lose. I just genuinely lose my promos. So, yeah. Not the best end to my promos there. But honestly, on the plus side, I do feel like I could have won most of these games, if not all of them. Just got to refine some things. So that's the important thing, to refine them. And then we should just be all good to go. So, thanks so much.